So it was very kind of exciting earlier to open my present, which was basically my first NES. I should point out that I do actually basically buy all of these items, etc. There isn't actually anyone that knew that I wanted a NES for Christmas, and to be honest, even I didn't know I wanted one until I started looking at what I could buy, and I wanted something interesting and an actual console or whatever, so that's what I decided to get. So yeah, these are the pickups for systems that I already own. So I'll start off with the retro stuff first. If I start with the game from the oldest system, not necessarily the oldest game. So it is Micro Machines Turbo Tournament 96 with the cool J-cart where you can put your controllers in the cartridge, play like 4-player. Yeah, so pretty cool. Massive fan of the original Micro Machines game. I've never owned any of the other games though. So here we have Street Racer for the Super Nintendo, and this is a game when I got my PlayStation 1 first time round in the big like Toys R Us bundle that I got. It had Street Racer. It was okay, it was just a Mario Kart clone. Nothing to shout out about. So if I just have a bit of tea. Should also move this NES stuff. Let's get that out of the way. Put it back in the box where it belongs. Well, it belongs playing games, but at the moment I'm just having it in the box. So yeah, that's Street Racer, and guess what my next pickup is? It is Street Racer for the Sega Saturn. So yeah, I was just looking at what the next Saturn game could be in the collection, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to get it at some point if I'm going for a Saturn collection. So I just thought it'd be interesting to kind of compare the differences in the two games, graphics wise, etc. Should start making like piles here just for effect. So yeah, not really a retro game, but from an old console now is the Wii, with the with the Wii U and that I've just obtained. So yeah, Guilty Gear XX1 Core. So Guilty Gear, the story behind it, I had, for some reason, when I got the PS3 that I've got now, I had some money left over in my wallet from when I previously owned a PS3, and went through the shop, and Guilty Gear just looked like the best game to buy. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the SNK games, and yeah, it's a 2D fighter, so that should be good fun. Pretty hard, Guilty Gear is. Whilst I've got the Wii game out, there's an 8GB SD card. I say that just because the Wii takes one. That's just something that I picked up just because it's useful. Might be slotting it into my Wii U, something like that, expanding the memory. So Xbox 360, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Fan of the series, played the first one. I thought it was a great game, but it was really underrated. And as soon as I started releasing sequels, you know, it really blew up. And yeah, so I've completed the first and second game, and now I'm just working my way through the rest of the series. And we have here Skyrim, a game that I've been wanting for ages. I wanted it last year, but didn't get it. And yeah, finally managed to pick it up this year. I like the cool kind of map that you get. It's not a paper map, it's on some kind of canvas, Hessian type stuff, so pretty pleased with that. I can just wrap that in properly to fit, so pretty cool little touch. So Rise of Nightmares for the Xbox 360 Connect. I just wanted a Kinect game because I do have Kinect. I don't know whether anybody knows this on my channel, but I never use it. There's not been any decent games. This is supposed to be average, but if you read reviews from people who aren't kind of journalists, so to speak, you know, they say it's a pretty decent game. And yeah, it's zombies and gets you off your arse, playing a bit of Kinect. Forza Motorsport 4, what can you say? I prefer Forza to Gran Turismo, and this is also Kinect compatible, but I don't know how that's going to pan out. Unfortunately, pretty pissed off that my car isn't in it, so yeah, it's annoying. Rogue Warrior, don't know much about this game. What is interesting though is it's not got a BBFC you know, certificate, and it says PEGI 18, and then on the back it says not for supply in the UK. So I don't know whether this is an Australian game, because it is PAL, it says. So yeah, so it will work, but it's not a UK game. And The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and the reason I got this was because I had it on the PC, started playing it, I'm like, yeah, this is cool, but I just cannot get into PC games. There's just something about them. I know that PC technically is better for gaming, but it's just the fact that I'll have, you know, well, not so much nowadays, but when I was playing games like Oblivion, you'd have hard drive failures, dodgy RAM, blue screens of death. I mean, the PC that I've got here, it's, you know, 6 years old or something, and it's only just starting to be on its last legs. But yeah, this PC is rock solid, but it used to be fucking terrible for gaming. Fallout 3, I've owned this before. I wanted to play it again because it's an awesome game, and yeah, got a lot of these Bethesda, whatever you want to call them, RPGs going on now. I've got Fallout 3, Oblivion, Skyrim. So yeah, got it on the Xbox 360 this time, so I'll get some achievements rather than trophies. Dead Island, another game I've been wanting for ages, since last year, and I've had the opportunity to pick it up this year, so I did. Sleeping Dogs, wasn't really on my radar. I just thought, you know, I'd check it out, check a review out of it, and it looked cool. So very, very violent it looked like, and interesting ways to kill people, I believe. So yeah, can't wait to play that one. Right, so that's the end of the Xbox 360 games. Onto PS3 now. Unfortunately, if you see my video the other day, I now have a PlayStation Plus account, or what would it be called? Subscription, I guess. So this was a free game for this month. So I don't really need this now, but I wouldn't mind keeping it, to be honest, because the 3D kind of hologram on the front is like really cool. It's like really jumps out at you, so I like that. It's a cool little touch. So started playing it today as well. Not the actual disc version, the digital version on my PS3, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Bionic Commando from Capcom. That was just cheap. Thought I'd pick it up. It's like £5 or something, so that's why I got that. Mind Jack. Again, another cheap game. Looks kind of interesting, but yeah. Heavenly Sword. This was around at the time that I had my first PS3, and the graphics look kind of amazing. And yeah, I got rid of my original PS3 before I had a chance to pick that one up. Didn't really want to pay full price for it. Apparently it's only about 4 or 5 hours long. So Heavy Rain Move Edition, obviously you can play it without the move. I don't have move. yeah, it just looks like something interesting that you can just sit through with a can of beer in one hand. And Sonic Generations, been dying to play this. Can't wait to play this one. Love Sonic. Well, I love 2D Sonic. I like, and I noticed at the back it says Peggy 7 Violence. Hell yeah, Sonic's badass. Mercenaries 2. Something I started playing on the PC. I do this all the time, start playing games on the PC. Looked pretty decent, but then kind of lost interest. And here I have Yakuza Dead Souls. I believe that Classic Game Room, if you subscribe to to Mark's channel, I believe this was the game of the year for Classic Game Room, but I'd already picked it up. I'd already ordered it before I saw that, so I was pretty pleased that they gave it that. And yeah, it just looks like a ridiculous game. And these are like the nearest thing you're going to get to Shenmue. Sounds ridiculous, but yeah, there's a small chance of a new Shenmue game, but you'll always get Yakuza. You know, I say the nearest, it doesn't mean they're actually anything like Shenmue. And yes, I think Zavi fucked up, so I have 2 copies. Awesome. Max Payne 3. It's supposed to be a brilliant game. Not really looked into it much. Interesting how the box has 3D text like poking out. Not seen that before. But yeah, it was only, I managed to get it for like 12 quid or something, and you know, it come out earlier this year, so good game. £12 came out this year, you know, no brainer in it. And finally, Assassin's Creed Revelations, because like I say, going through the whole series, trying to complete them. So I've got Assassin's Creed on Brotherhood on the Xbox 360 and Revelations on the PS3, just to mix it up. And now that box is empty, apart from the dust that was in it and the hair, which is now in my TV. What a stupid thing to which was a stupid thing to do, shaking it up like that. Hopefully I won't choke and die on that hair. So yeah, that's my pickups for Christmas. I had the NES, and then what we got here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 games, and an 8GB memory card. So top stuff, and hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribing, because subscribing is awesome. Alright.